let's take it back to before the beginning. Because we're going to Cancun. Let's go. Right here, I was running. I went to the airport with the wrong passports and I almost missed my flight, but thank God I went early and my husband was able to bring the correct passport to the airport. Once you see this turquoise blue, clear water, just know that you're already in Cancun. And this was touchdown Mexico. Once we arrived, we went to our transportation arrangement and it took us straight to the resort. I went with my girl Ezine. Shout out to my girl. She was so helpful. Thank you, boo. I love you. We arrived at the Dreams Natural Resort. It was so beautiful. This was the entrance, and then at the lobby while I was trying to settle in, I spotted my bride. She just got back from her bridal shower. She looked stunning. Trust me to hype her up. Early. Go early. She was so happy to see me. I was so happy to see her too. And this was the beginning. But before then, we went straight to settle into our room. And this was a quick, cute room tour. The room was stunning. It was beautiful. And check out my view. Oh gosh, you could literally hear the sound of the ocean. After that, I went to have dinner. It's an all-inclusive. So I went to the seafood restaurant there. And this food was yummy. Did I mention that the staff there were so amazing and incredible? And after we had dinner and late into the night, we had to install the hair. Ollie had this hair for her traditional wedding, so she mailed it to me all the way from New York to Atlanta so I could get a hold of the hair, work on it. I did some extra work, did some bleaching, plucking, and all of that just to cut down on the time for installation. We started off with laughs and very quickly turned into sleep because it was literally 12 midnight and my girl was tired. I reconstructed the hairline and this is how stunning. Look at that melt. Look at how stunning. It's giving scalped by Solange, baby. And then this was her cute introduction before we started on the wedding morning. But first, a quick OOTD.
Hi, I'm Ollie. Today's my wedding day and Solange is about to turn me into a princess.
After that, I started out with doing the hair first. I made a video so I could show her if there was any corrections she wanted. But guys, look at the details. Look at how lush and crisp the detailing of this hair is. It was time to do the front of the hair and we were trying to choose the perfect side swoop. One thing about me, I'm gonna give my brides options, and that was the first option which she liked. The second one she was not so sure, and then I went ahead to give her a third option which was an immediate no. She was like, I love my girl. And this was a finished look. Look at that beauty. The most beautiful bride. Let me just say I'm so proud of myself and I'm so thankful to God for the gift of my hands. Like, it's not easy to slay both hair and makeup perfectly to the T, baby. I need to mention that the song With You by Davido and Omali was a theme for their wedding because this was summer last year. And if you know, you know, we played this song all through and this was her just vibing and showing the detail. Look at her beautiful, beautiful wedding dress. So breathtaking. She had a little moment with her girls and after that it was time for the first look with her husband, and this was such an emotional moment. Oli was literally struggling to hold back her tears. Look at my girl. She's like, oh my God, my makeup. But look at how stunning. In the natural light, nothing, like she just looks so deep. They look so good together. And then it was time for the ceremony. It was out in the sun in Cancun. It was a peak of summer. So anyone that tells you that you cannot rock a lace frontal in the heat, please show them this video. Tell them, have you met Solange? And this was a beautiful moment where she was walked down the aisle and she was just soaking in the moment, looking around at the people that, you know, came and flew all the way from different parts of the world to come and celebrate with her and her husband. And look at that. This was immediately after the event. No touch up, zero touch up. In the sun, in the heat, the hair is still intact, her makeup, it did not move. Anyway, it was time for the reception. It went into the night. My girl was late. I hyped her up.
Officially Mrs. Asiatu! Let's go! What's the move?
Hey, go early, hey. My girl was just too late and she was super happy. She was like the happiest bride ever. At the end of the night, it was time to have the fireworks and this display was so beautiful. Listen. You can tell that all his crew, her people were super lit. It was such a lit wedding. And at this time, it was time to go. The music was turned off. But guess what? These people use their mouth to sing. That's how lit they were. And of course, it was a Davido song again. And this was time to go. I boarded my plane back to Atlanta. But I want to say that Cancun was such a beautiful experience. And shout out to my wonderful bride for taking good care of me. And we had the most amazing time. Until next time, I'm going to see you in my next vlog. Bye-bye.